niggas going to the movies all the time. I
Right.
went to talk to you about Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, you saw the movie too, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Marvel.
Now, did you like it or did you dislike it?
Oh, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Okay, I fucking hated it. Now, go ahead and tell me why you liked it. I'm gonna just sit here and listen.
So I can't bring up why I liked it without bringing up the previous 5 Spider-Man movies, the 3 Tobey Maguires and the other 2 with the other dude, I don't know his name. So I like how they did not have to retell the origin story of Spider-Man. He was like already Spider-Man when the movie started.
Mm-hmm.
He just got into a position where he had to prove himself, make sure he was worthy of his powers. Then you got Tony Stark with that whole influence. I think the movie was well done. I personally do. And then you saw Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show in there. That was a nice little treat, although she hasn't aged well.
Yeah.
I think it was good. I think it was a solid movie, man. It was still pretty stuck to like the Marvel formula, but also kind of gave you a little more of the comic booky kind of, because he's a young kid, like that kid-like feel. And I think it was, I thought it was a good movie, man. Tell me why you hated it. I don't think I've heard that review of the movie.
Well, here's the thing. I would say that, like, it's safe to say that I was probably a bigger comic book fan than you were growing up as a kid, And so,
I mean, you don't know that. You don't know that.
No, I was a pretty big fucking comic book fan, man. I mean, I doubt that you were up there with me, but I mean, if you were, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it.
Let's table this conversation. Continue.
So, when movies like this are released, I take this shit like to the heart. I'm like, okay, this is it. Marvel haven't been fucking up in a long time. I'm expecting good shit. So here's the thing. I will give him props. The little dude who plays Spider-Man, he did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great job. My 2 biggest problems with 3 biggest problems. Number 1, I get it. They went like the high school kid route, like he's super young, but I prefer 28, 29-year-old Spider-Man where he don't really give a fuck and he talking shit to the villains and, have a smart ass remark for everything. I got kind of tired of like the, whoa, cool, Iron Man, like, all that bullshit, right?
He's a kid, yo. You got to start somewhere.
I know, but it's like, I don't know. The second thing is,
if you screw up his age, then you screw up the age, like the timeline between them and the Infinity War. You got to keep that in mind too, man.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, I despise the fact that they made him so fucking young. In what was it, Avengers or Captain America? I can't remember. Civil War. Like I want to see a Spider-Man where it's like, nigga, I'm an old man. I got this shit down pat. And I'm kicking niggas' ass on the regular by my damn self. The
There's like a 0% chance that he would describe villains as niggas. There's a 0% chance of that.
Yeah, well, now we don't say it because now there's another Spider-Man that's black. Yeah, shit's getting real. But yeah, and supposedly the rumor has been a long time that Donald Glover would play him, which would be dope. But
his cameo in the movie was great.
It was, yeah. It was unexpected, but it was dope. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I fucks with Donald Glover. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. I didn't fuck with him at first, but I've grown to like him. And I haven't regretted that decision.
Yeah. The second thing is, the second issue I had with the movie is, listen, you go ahead and Google Spider-Man fighting, Spider-Man villains. It's a fucking aerial display of like art, right? Niggas is like fighting in midair amongst skyscrapers, especially when you fighting a fucking vulture. I was expecting that type of shit. Like, I didn't want to see these niggas fight on an airplane. No, I want Spider-Man using his fucking webs, in buildings and in tight spots. They are like 100 fucking stories up. I saw none of that shit. right? So I was like, okay,
Dude,
I'm not fucking with this
he
movie
got his
anymore.
shit taken away.
What shit? Oh, the
Like
suit?
his suit and everything, yeah.
Bruh, I know. That's what killed me too, right? Now,
Yeah, so I mean, you know, what you're asking for is like movies down the line, I'm sure.
one can hope. Now here's my biggest fucking problem with the movie, man. I went to go see, I don't know about you, but I went to go see a Spider-Man movie, not Spider-Man and Iron Man. Okay? I
Yo,
get it.
Robert Downey Jr. is just collecting those checks.
I'm not
That's
mad
all
at
he's
him.
doing.
I'm not mad at him, but like after a while, like the first cameo, I was like, oh, that's cool, fucking Iron Man, that's dope. But after like the third, fifth cameo, I was like, God damn, I felt like we should have been at the fucking Source Awards and like Spider-Man, Superman and fucking Batman come on stage and be like, hey, if you don't want Iron Man, all in the videos, always in the day, come to DC and just walk off the fucking stage, bro. God
Oh
damn.
man. Hey yo, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is like, yo, what y'all need me to do?
Yeah, that would have been a real beat. It would start a real beat.
Yo, it's like they were calling Robert Downey Jr. was just in town, and they were like, yo, can you shoot a couple scenes? And he's like, yeah, I'll be right over. Shot a couple scenes, went back to Starbucks, and then they called him again and be like, hey, we need you to shoot another scene. He's like, all right, I'll be right there. That just seems like he was just popping in. He was just popping in and out of the movie like he was like Kramer.
Yeah, yeah, bro. That's actually a spot on comparison. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's just crazy Iron Man saving the day again. I was like, no, and look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was like halfway through the movie, I was like, listen, I was like, I'm really not fucking with this movie, but I know there's this scene where this nigga's like literally holding two boats together, so I'm gonna wait till that. And so I'm watching this shit, and I literally
It was
said to
actually
myself,
one shift, by the way. And I think it's more of a fair.
oh yeah,
anyway,
you're right.
continue.
Yeah. And so I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, okay, now we working with something. Like he's doing this thing, and I literally thought to myself, if this fucking nigga, if Iron Man come in this fucking scene and end up saving his fucking day, I'ma fucking lose it. And what happened? Sure enough, here he comes.
Yo,
melting the shit back together and shit.
Iron Man was just saying, yo, sit down, little nigga. Let the real niggas handle this. You ain't ready yet. Sit down, little puppy. This is a big dog's game. That's what he was saying. Yo,
but
he needed to sun Spider-Man. Spider-Man was getting a little beside himself. He needs to be sunned a little bit. Yo, you're not ready for the big leagues. Prove yourself.
It's like, you know what it felt like? It felt like, you know, you've been waiting on like the debut album of like an up and coming rap artist, and you buy that motherfucker, and it's like every song got a fucking feature. And it's the same thing on the
like
feature.
Every album now?
yeah. That's what it felt like. He's like, man, I just bought like a fucking collaboration.
Compilation.
Man. Yeah, compilation, you know? Yeah. So they gotta come correct next time, man. They gotta come correct, bro. I was heated, man.
I was not disappointed at all.